2021, March 24th, at Kodomari Fishing Port, Aomori, Japan. An experiment was conducted to prove the effectiveness of the non-combustible next generation FRP and non-combustible heating insulation in boat fires and fire breakout in a dense area. %80 of small boats are made from FRPs, for they are light and easy to process. However, pre-existing FRPs are heat-sensitive and flammable. As there is nowhere to escape from fires at sea, it may lead to someone losing their life. In the past 5 years, Aomori has had 14 cases of boat fires. Under such circumstance, the Fishermen's Cooperative Association were searching for a way to protect their squid fishing boats, and they have taken interest in each dream's non-combustible materials, thus leading to this demonstration.
今日はお集まりいただきありがとうございました。今からお見せするのは
On the left is a wooden boat model affixed with a pre-existing FRP. On the right is the same wooden model but affixed with non-combustible next generation FRP. The box underneath depicts a fuel tank, and for better heat insulation, we've fireproofed it with both non-combustible next generation FRP and non-combustible heat insulation. Assuming a fire outbreak from the engine room, we have poured kerosene into the bottom box and set it on fire. This experiment will show how much of a difference there will be between the two in the event of a fire. We have also put a can filled with kerosene in the box. By covering this fuel tank with non-combustible next generation FRP and non-combustible heat insulation, this will show that damage from catch fire will be prevented. For the wooden boat model processed with next generation FRP, we've set the bar higher and continued pouring kerosene to create a situation more severe than the actual fire outbreak. Even being exposed to intense flames for over 12 minutes, the wooden boat model processed with non-combustible next generation FRP has kept its shape. On the other hand, the wood inside the model of an ordinary FRP had caught on fire and became so frail that it crumbled with just a little force. The can placed inside the mock fuel tank remained unchanged, and the kerosene inside was unaffected.
全然燃えません。あんだけの豪華の中で石油を中に入れれるのは多分うちだけ。これ本物の石油です。
Most boat fires start in the engine room, especially for squid fishing boats. They fish by using bright lights, and fire often starts from its transformers. By covering up the engine room, including the transformers, with the next generation FRP and non-combustible insulation, in a fire outbreak, we can prevent it from spreading. To simulate a fire in a dense residential area, we have prepared a model of a house.
と説明させていただきますね。これが見てわかるように木造の家の作りです。木造の家の作りで、瓦も今一番流行ってる瓦です。
All 5 house models are identically made from wood, but the one in the middle is the only one processed with non-combustible next generation FRP. The purpose of this experiment is to see how well the house made from each dream's product would perform in an event such as an earthquake that causes nearby houses to catch fire. In addition, we have packed ice inside a box representing a room and placed it inside the house in the center. This is to demonstrate that even in a severe fire, just having a single room made of the next generation FRP and non-combustible heat insulation could save lives.
"世の中にこれ以上の火災はありません。これはもうフラッシュオーバーしていても1300度から1500度、多分皆さん近寄れない。
The reason why the next generation FRP is popping up is due to poor curing. The one used in the experiment was made about 7 to 10 days prior, meaning it has not completely dried. The heat has caused the water to evaporate and expand. Also, the main ingredient has the property of expanding when heated rapidly. It will not puff up as long as sudden heat is not applied. More than 15 minutes have passed since the ignition, while the surrounding houses have collapsed in the flames. Only the house processed with non-combustible next generation FRP is left standing. We will check how the ice is faring inside that box.
氷が溶けてません。ボールはボール。あんたが回答がない。これは本当にすごいことで。
Even in blazing fires, protected by the non-combustible next generation FRP, we can see that the wood of the center of the house is completely unburned. This block that was placed underneath has stuck onto the box processed with non-combustible material. Many die from smokes and fires, but this non-combustible next generation FRP will adhere to adjacent materials with heat and stop the flames and smoke from entering. We have been developing the non-combustible next generation FRP and non-combustible heat insulation based on the major premise of saving people's lives. This demonstration has showed its great potential. Each dream's main wish is to build safer ships and houses, together with our customers, by using non-combustible next generation FRP and non-combustible heat insulation.